Hi there, this is Humley's demonstration of British Airways ground crew robot, cognitive assistant platform that I've created to demonstrate Humley's capabilities. What I have created is an AI cognitive assistant demonstration to show how it can answer questions that people at British Airways may have or customers. In addition to which, allowing people within British Airways to execute various tasks, integrating with UiPath's robots, in addition to which, integrating with APIs to book various things needed. I'm going to begin with just some frequently asked questions that you can ask to be a AI cognitive assistant. In this instance, what I'm going to be doing is just waking the system up by some small talk. As you can see, just a simple question about asking to what the pre-arrival setup is, provides you with the information. You can play videos within the chat itself. It can be linked through to any type of video content, and it also asks you to review the answers, whether those answers were helpful, sort of helpful, or not helpful at all. In addition to that, we can also add in links. Those links can be either held within the text itself or separately at the bottom. You can link to whatever you want it to, wherever it's hosted, whether that's an intranet page, a knowledge base, or alternatively the internet, PDF, videos, you know it. Imagine now if I was a BA employee and I wanted to log into a system to be able to have the cognitive assistant help me with a task. Okay, so you can see that it's taken in all of that data and it's ready to allow me to begin the process. Now this can be tied into whatever HR or security data platform that you use, any software that you're using, either via an API or the RPA process. In this instance, I've just created rules in place to ensure that the information that I am entering is correct. So to demonstrate how we can work with UiPath, so in this instance, it's asking me which robot I would like to have perform a task. I have set a number of different robots in this instance to let me know which kind of robot I would like to use. So imagine I'm just going to say, our robot will now go off and complete that task by filling in all the forms, notifying Tower, whatever it is that the process is at BA for that information to be fed into the system. Now, there's other things that we were discussing as far as what the AI can do, such as so again, this is just as an example of how data can be inputted and fed into the systems. Simon, you were asking me at the end of the meeting to add in a couple of other exchanges, such as booking a flight with Avios. So I've added that into the mix. Just in this conversation first. Again, it's just taking in all of that data and ingesting that and sending that through to the correct system. Lastly, I'm going to also run through what it's like when you onboard a contractor, and as a result of which you're going to want to sort of find out how to get all the pieces of equipment. And it's understanding that it's my first and last name together in one. When I'm asked what's my first name, I decide to skip ahead one, and it just inputted that data there. Now, imagine, for instance, I was to input the incorrect data. Again, I've put the rules in place within the cognitive assistant to be able to demonstrate this. But in the instance where it is tied through to an HR system or a security system, and I was to, for whatever reason, input the incorrect data, it'll ping back accordingly. So I realize that I've put in the wrong data, so I will put that in again. You get the idea. This demonstrates how our AI cognitive assistant can perform a number of different tasks. Again, that's dependent on whether the AI is plugged into an API or an RPA. Neither is an issue for us. In addition to which, using Octavo to be able to understand all the questions that are being asked of it enables much easier user interface and provides you, the people managing the AI, to be able to add additional questions in quite easily without having to type in the same question 1,000 different ways, which is essentially what Octavo does. We would love to explore the conversation of working with you further for the UiPath work you're doing and finding out how we can perhaps use Humley's cognitive assistant as a user face for some of the actions that you would like the RPA process to be involved in within the business. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Thank you very much.